Walk into almost any Nigerian home and ask for noodles. You'll probably hear one word: Indomie. It doesn't matter if the packet says Golden Penny, Mimi, Mini-Me, Chiki. For millions of Nigerians, they're all simply called Indomie. Think about that. How does one brand become the name of an entire product category? How does an Indonesian instant noodle become one of Nigeria's most recognizable household names? And how do you build a brand so powerful, people forget the competition even exists? Today, we're decoding Indomie. Indomie didn't invent instant noodles. Instant noodles were created in Japan in 1958 by Momofuku Ando. Years later, Indomie was launched in Indonesia. The brand first arrived in Nigeria in 1988, not through local factories, but as imported noodles from Indonesia. At the time, it was simply another foreign food product on supermarket shelves, but demand kept growing. So in 1995, Indomie took a much bigger step. It opened its first manufacturing plant in Nigeria. That decision changed everything. Producing locally meant faster distribution, lower costs, greater availability, and the ability to serve millions of Nigerians more efficiently. From that moment, Indomie wasn't just selling noodles in Nigeria, it was becoming part of Nigeria. And over time, something extraordinary happened. People stopped asking for instant noodles. They started asking for Indomie. That's one of the biggest branding achievements any company can hope for. There's actually a name for this. It's called a generic trademark. When a brand becomes so dominant, people use its name to describe the entire category. Like Google, people say Google it, even when they're using another search engine. In Nigeria, people ask for Gala, even when they mean any wrapped beef sausage roll. Many people say Maggi, even when the seasoning cube is another brand. Some people even call any ballpoint pen a biro. And when it comes to instant noodles, millions simply say Indomie. Whether it's Indomie, Golden Penny, Mimi, or Mini-Me, many people still call it Indomie. That's not just popularity, that's not just market share, that's mental ownership. When your brand becomes the word people use, you've won a battle most companies never will. Timing mattered. Indomie entered Nigeria early, before the market became crowded. That gave the company something incredibly valuable: time. While competitors were still arriving, Indomie was already building trust. Families became familiar with the brand. Children grew up eating it. Parents kept buying it. When competitors finally appeared, they weren't fighting an empty market. They were fighting habits, and habits are much harder to change than preferences. But entering early wasn't enough. Indomie also became available everywhere. Big supermarkets, corner shops, street kiosks, campus stores, roadside kiosks. Almost anywhere you could buy food, you could find Indomie. Brand awareness creates demand, but availability converts demand into sales. If customers can't find your product, they'll buy something else. Indomie made sure that rarely happened. Another reason Indomie succeeded is localization. The company didn't simply sell the same product everywhere. It adapted. Different pack sizes, different flavors, family packs, economy packs, pepper chicken, onion chicken, hungry man. Nigeria wasn't treated like another export market. It became one of the brand's biggest priorities. Great brands don't force customers to change, they adapt to customers. Ask many Nigerians about Indomie, and they won't immediately describe the taste. They'll tell stories: coming home from school, cooking it with siblings, adding eggs, watching cartoons, late-night meals during university, quick meals during exams. That's emotional branding. The noodles became part of people's memories, and memories are difficult for competitors to copy. Today, there are plenty of alternatives: Golden Penny noodles, Mimi, Mini-Me, Chiki, and others. Some are cheaper, some have unique flavors, some have improved recipes, yet many consumers still ask for Indomie. That's the power of being first in someone's mind, not necessarily first on the shelf. Most businesses think winning means having the best product. Sometimes that's true, but branding changes the game. The goal isn't simply to become better, it's to become the reference point. When your brand becomes the shortcut people use, you've achieved something much bigger than awareness. You've become the category. Can Indomie stay on top forever? No brand is guaranteed permanent dominance. Consumer tastes change, competitors improve, markets evolve. History is filled with brands that once looked unbeatable. So Indomie faces the same challenge as every market leader. How do you stay the default without becoming complacent? Most businesses dream of becoming famous. Indomie achieved something even bigger. It became familiar. So familiar, millions of people stopped saying instant noodles. They simply said Indomie. That's not just successful marketing. That's branding at its highest level. And maybe Indomie's greatest achievement wasn't selling noodles. It was becoming the word people use for noodles. That's Indomie decoded.